Hello chess lovers, I have a very impressive game for you played by Judit Polgar against Alexey Shirov. The game was played in 1994 in Buenos Aires. Shirov started with e4 and c5 by Polgar, Sicilian defense, knight f3, e6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight c6, knight c3, d6 and g4. Shirov is playing very aggressively and is starting an immediate pawn storm on the king side. a6. As you have noticed, Polgar was not hurrying to reveal her intentions, didn't place the knight on f6, which could allow white to push his g-pawn forward with a tempo. Instead, now she's placing the knight on e7, and there is a very deep idea behind this move. Now you will see knight b3, b5, f4, bishop b7, queen f3, and here comes a surprising answer by Judit Polgar, g5. At that time this was a novelty, just a powerful move. This is a powerful blow which is challenging white's pawn chain. We see f takes g5. Well, actually castling queenside would have been better. If g takes f4, then bishop takes f4, knight g6. This is going to be an equal battle. But instead, after g5, we see f takes g5. By the way, f5 won't give white anything because black can place the knight on e5. If queen e2, then b4, kicking away the knight, and then bishop c6, knight b6, and only then black can capture on e4. If knight takes a8, then instead of capturing on h1, queen takes a8 is very strong, and if rook g1, then knight f3 check. This can be very unpleasant for white. After g5, we see f takes g5. Here comes knight e5 and queen g2, still covering both these squares. b4, knight e2, and another powerful blow by Judit Polgar, h5. It was white who started advancement on the king side, but by these two powerful g5 and h5 moves, Polgar is undermining white's intentions, breaking into pieces white's pawn chain. Now white has several options, either to capture en passant, though black can play f5. If g takes f5, then knight takes f5. If bishop f2, then bishop takes h6. Still black has an advantage. But actually after h5, the best move is castling queenside. If h takes g4, then knight g3. This is of course better continuation for white, but instead after h5 we see g takes h5. Knight f5. Using the fact that the pawn on e4 is pinned, suddenly white knights are getting very active. Now the bishop on e3 is under attack and we see bishop f2. But using the vulnerability of white king, Polgar is now capturing on g5. What a move! The idea is that if queen takes g5, then knight f3 check, and black is winning back the lost queen. Actually, this continuation would have been better for white, but instead after queen takes g5 we see knight a5. And another powerful move, knight a3. We are just witnessing great moves by Polgar. And now, capturing on g5 can't be played because of this knight f3. And believe it or not, but this is a checkmate. By the way, after knight e3, capturing on e3 can be very dangerous because after queen takes e3, there are some threats of knight f3 check followed by a checkmate. That's why after knight e3 we see queen g3 and Polgar captured on g3 exchanging the queens, but actually capturing on c2 and then capturing on h5 is better. If king takes c2, then bishop takes e4. This is just crushing. Instead we see queen takes g3. Of course black has an advantage now. Black knight is capturing on c2, winning the rook, but this is somehow prolonging the game. b3, black is trying to free the knight. Well, rook c8 followed by rook c2 is stronger. This is just demoralizing white's army, but we see b3, a takes b3, knight takes b3, king c2, knight c5. Now all black needs is to consolidate her position and then everything will be okay. Bishop d6, bishop g2, bishop e5, king c4, king e7, connecting the rooks, rook a1, knight c6, and Shirov resigned. Well, actually Shirov could still go on playing, like capturing on c5, but of course this is going to be a winning endgame. Knight e5 check, and then black can play f6. This is just one of the possible lines, a5, and this pawn will definitely do the job. That's why, as I've already mentioned, after knight c6, Shirov resigned. This was truly a spectacular game played by Judit Polgar. If you enjoyed this mind-blowing game, don't forget to give the thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. More games are coming. Good luck.